How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Martin with Belvoir Auto Spa. Real quick, if you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos. You'll definitely enjoy them if you enjoy detailing. So today we're going over Meguiar's Ultimate Waxes. Now, this is continuing in on my wax testing. A few videos back, you see I tested Meguiar's Ultimate Wax with a bunch of other waxes. It was the paste wax version. And I've decided I'm going to take the more popular brands. I've already done it with New Finish in a previous video. So Meguiar's Ultimate is up next. I'm going to take all of their paste, liquid, and spray wax products and test them against each other to see the differences and if that really justifies the price difference between these. Now Meguiar's has their Ultimate line, their Gold Class line, and their regular line that comes in like the red bottles. So I plan on getting through all that, and if that's stuff you want to see, definitely let me know in the comments. I definitely want to make content that you all want to see. There's also Mother's. Mother's has like 3 types of waxes. Formula 1 wax. I mean, there's a bunch of them, so we're going to be testing them all out. So we'll start by talking about the Meguiar's Ultimate Wax products. Now, they have a paste wax, comes in a tin, liquid wax, and spray wax. Now, the difficulty in application, this is going to be the easiest, this is going to be the most difficult. It's still not that hard. What I like about Meguiar's Ultimate line is these can all be used in the sunlight. You do have to work in smaller sections, but they are all sunlight friendly. So that's what's nice about them. Now, we'll go over the prices real quick. This paste wax is $25 approximately, depending on where you find it. It comes with an applicator and a towel, and it is 7 ounces of paste wax. Can't see, I think it's 7 ounces. 8 ounces, 8 ounces of paste wax. Alright, the liquid wax is approximately $20, also comes with an applicator and a towel, and that is for 16 ounces, so double the amount for a little bit less money. And then the spray wax is $8 approximately. You get, what is this, 24 ounces, so again, almost doubling the amount. But this doesn't come with an applicator or a towel. This is just the quick wax. Now, the way this is intended is if you apply one of these, you maintain it with their quick wax, so you don't have to keep reapplying these waxes constantly. But you do it however you want to do it. We're just going to go over and see, is using this or using this just as good as using this? Or does the difficulty of the application of this justify the price versus using one of these that are much easier to use? The reason this is more difficult to use is because it applies as a paste. You got to wait for it to haze over and wipe it off. Not that it's really hard, but pastes are generally harder to wipe off than liquids, and obviously sprays. You don't have to let a spray haze over. You just spray it on, wipe it off. Super simple. That's all I got for that. Oh yeah, this is not trim friendly. Do not get this on your rubber and plastic trim. It'll leave a white haze. These two are fine on trim. These will not stain your trim. So that's another plus these have over this. But we're going to look at the panel. We're going to see what the panel looks like between the various products, and then we will begin our torture test. So let's go over the panel and check it out. Okay, so here's our panel, and when it comes to slickness, I'm going to say the spray wax is the slickest feeling. Liquid wax, second place, paste wax, third place. They're all much slicker than bare paint, but this has the slickest feel. Now, when it comes to their filling capabilities, because you can see there's compounding haze in this panel, this liquid wax has the best filling ability out of all of them, followed by the paste wax. The spray wax has 0 filling ability, it does not fill at all. So if you got micro scratches, micro swirls, your paint's a little bit faded, sun damaged, oxidized, the liquid and the paste are really going to fill that in and make your paint look rich again without having to polish your paint. Spray wax isn't going to give that effect, but it is going to make it feel nice and smooth. But yeah, I just wanted to get a nice look at the 3. Clearly, there are differences between the 3. They're not all the same, and that's part of what we're testing. So we're going to get ready to start the torture test, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and then we'll start this test. Alright, so these are the chemicals we'll be using for the test. So the initial wash and between every chemical, We're going to wash it with Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions Pro Slick and Slide Pure Wash. This is a pH neutral car shampoo. Very gentle yet effective at cleaning. First chemical we're going to hit it with is Superior Image Wheel X Brake Dust and Iron Remover. This is an iron removing wheel cleaner, so it's got wheel cleaning detergents, close to pH neutral, not exactly pH neutral. Then we've got Chemical Guys Nonsense All-Purpose Cleaner. This is a pH neutral all-purpose cleaner at a 5:1 dilution. Then we will move up to, this is 3D Super Degreaser at their strongest dilution. I forget, I think it's like 48:1 or something. That's from their nanopails. This is a really strong chemical, really concentrated degreaser, alkaline degreaser. Then we'll do Meguiar's Non-Acid Wheel and Tire Cleaner. This is an alkaline wheel and tire cleaner, very strong. Then we will do Meguiar's Wheel Brightener. This is an acid wheel cleaner, low pH. Also very strong. And then we'll finish it off with CarPro Tar-X. Nothing ever survives Tar-X. Well, not that nothing ever survives Tar-X. Nothing's water behavior ever survives Tar-X. This is a solvent-based chemical. I don't know the pH level of it, but it's not a water-based. It's a solvent-based tar and adhesive remover. If it can dissolve tar and adhesive, think of what it's going to do to your paint protection. All right. Anyways, let's go over and let's get this test started. All right. So I've got a glove on one hand. This is the hand that's going to be touching the chemicals. And per our usual fashion, we're going to go ahead and start out with checking the water behavior. The Meguiar's Ultimate Wax, it's a synthetic wax. It does not contain any ceramic, but this has been one of the more impressive non-ceramic products I've used. So we will start the shower setting. And you can already see the paste and the liquid are very hydrophobic. They're not flooding at all. The spray's flooding a little bit. Now guys, these have been sitting for at least 24 hours. I forgot to mention that. The reason I do that is any product, ceramic or not, I want to make sure all the carrier solvents, whatever is in there, evaporated carrier fluid, so that I'm left with only the protection. And you can see on the sides where there's no protection how the water just floods. And then yeah, the spray wax, it is pretty hydrophobic, but not as hydrophobic as the others. And this is how we can really check the beading. It all beads up nice and strong, so that's good. Then the mist setting I like to do, if I can find it. The mist setting I do to simulate rainfall. This is what rain would look like falling on the surface. So they're all doing a pretty good job at that. Alright, so first again we're going to just wash the panel, see how it looks. See how it handles car soap. Pretty important that something survives car soap, because if it can't, what's the point? Alright, all seems pretty unfazed by car shampoo. That's good, right? It's a good sign. So we'll start with Superior Image Wheel X Brake Dust and Iron Remover. Again, this is a close to pH neutral iron remover and wheel cleaner. It's got wheel cleaning detergents and iron remover, so it smells like fart. Oh, it smells terrible. And then we will wipe it in. Now when I did the wax test, I didn't wipe it in because a lot of waxes are not very chemically resistant. But since we're testing these head to head, we're going to give them a full treatment. Rinse that off. Like already the spray had some impact, but we're going to wash it to make sure it's not just residue causing it. Okay, so the spray wax section we're able to flood with water, it's still rejecting. The liquid and the paste are unfazed. So obviously the spray wax, being cheaper, easier to apply, is not as resistant. So next we'll go to the Chemical Guys Nonsense All-Purpose Cleaner, pH neutral all-purpose cleaner. I do have ventilation in here, guys, don't worry. I'm not dealing chemicals. Give that a good wipe in. Doesn't seem to be an issue. We're going to wash it. And yep, the paste and the liquid are still unfazed. The spray is affected even more. That spray is definitely good for some quick protection, but not long lasting. But it's still there. It's still rejecting the water, so we know it's still protected. Then we'll go to 3D Super Degreaser with strongest dilution ratio. The strongest recommended dilution ratio. I don't remember what it is for alcohol. I really need to write it down here. Go ahead and wipe that in. Rinse. These waxes just seem completely unfazed by this. The liquid and the paste there. I don't know, paste wax might be affected as well. Just wash it off and take a look. So you can see the liquid is repelling better than the paste right now. The paste has been impacted. Minimally, but still impacted. The liquid wax is in the lead. Normally we'll use Meguiar's non-acid wheel and tire cleaner. This is an alkaline wheel and tire cleaner, Degreaser type product. Give that a good wipe in. Paste wax definitely slowing down. The liquid wax is still doing really good, and spray wax has slowed down a lot. But it is still there. Still repelling water at a much slower rate. So then we will use Meguiar's wheel brightener, acid wheel cleaner at a 3:1 dilution ratio. Definitely don't want to inhale this stuff. I'd be hacking up. Give that a good pipe in. Some extra wax from the tape line. It still hasn't washed away. See how it did. See, the spray wax is just about dead. It is slowly sheeting the water, but nothing to write home about. Liquid wax is something else. Still going. And then your paste wax. See, the paste wax is slowed down. It's not fast sheeting, flooding easily, but still protected. So we're going to finish it off with Tarex. Tarex always kills my sprayers, so I don't put sprayers on it anymore. So what I do with this is I just pour a little bit on the towel, and then I just wipe it on. Wipe it directly onto the panel. And you can see it there, see how it just smears around? Again, this is a solvent-based product, so it does not mix in with the water. You don't got to worry about the water diluting. Not happening with Tarex. In fact, Tarex has to be washed off. When you're using it regularly to remove tar and adhesive, don't just wipe it with a towel, definitely clean it off this one. And you can see the tape lines. I don't know if you can see those on camera. We can see the tape lines for different products. And I can see the liquid wax is still darkening the panel a little bit. The paste wax is, but not as much. Now this, Tarex doesn't rinse off the panel. It is still on the surface, that's why it looks like everything's beaded. So go ahead and give it a wash. You'll see how drastically it changes the performance of products. Tarex has done them all in. Which that's expected, that's always going to happen. Tarex is a really harsh chemical. You can see the wax, spray wax, pretty much, it pretty much killed that spray wax. It's still barely there. Liquid wax isn't beading anymore. It is sheeting the water away quickly. So it held up well. Paste wax. I killed the paste wax off too. The liquid wax is the only one. Let's see. Paste wax versus spray wax. That paste wax is doing a little bit better, not much. And if we flood the whole thing, you can see the difference between the products. It looks like the spray wax might be pulling water a little bit faster than the paste wax in this thing. I'd say they're about the same. The liquid wax, though, definitely is getting rid of it the fastest. Now if it were to rain, see the spray wax, they all still repel water decently. The beads aren't as nice anymore, but yeah, there we go. So the spray wax, obviously, it's the cheapest and most inferior product here, but it is the easiest to use. The liquid wax was much better than the paste wax at a slightly lower price and easier to apply and slicker. Paste wax still did a really good job up into the Tarex, but again, the Tarex, that's not representative of anything that's going to be on your car. That stuff's super harsh. You shouldn't be getting solvents on your car. But that's it for this test. Let's get into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the Meguiar's Ultimate Wax products, clearly the liquid wax is a winner here. This is very easy to apply, very slick, has the most filling capability, and the best protection. This still has pretty good filling and protection, but it did not perform as well as liquid wax. Excuse me, and the spray wax didn't do very good at all, but it's super cheap. Again, this is $8, $20, $25. Now you might ask, why would anybody use a harder to apply wax that's not quite as good as a liquid wax? Well, the answer to that is people really do enjoy hand applying paste wax. Paste wax that come in a tin are really made for hand application. Liquid wax is hand or machine spray wax, obviously with a towel. But they all do pretty good. I'm really surprised that they held up this well. This could probably compete with a lot of ceramic products, honestly. This was going strong most of the time, so pretty impressive stuff. Meguiar's Ultimate Wax, don't count it out. It still holds up to a lot of modern products. I would even say their hybrid ceramic wax, it's almost as good as that, but yeah, about the same price too. I actually think this costs a little bit more than the hybrid ceramic wax. It might be better. I don't know. Maybe I'll test them out eventually. But that's all I got for this video, guys. I'll have links to these products below, as well as all my favorite products if you want to know what I like to use. Just check out the description. But that's all I got for you guys. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a comment below with your thoughts. Let me know when the first time you used the Meguiar's product was and what that product was. But I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep them clean. Have a good one.